I hear a lot of animals like around me and the ambient sounds, but when I look back, there's no one there.
Save these for when I need it.
Oh, what a shot. Can't see shit. But I know it's there. Fine, don't give it to me. I've got so much level ups as well. God damn, bro. I've got 5 skill points. Holy shit, I can upgrade so much stuff, dude. Oh, there's a crystal up there.
Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested.
I want to try and do this dive thing. No! God damn it. Bro, why does she just like jump off the edge like that? It's really strange. Alright, I guess it doesn't work. It's like maybe I need to be like really high. I don't know what it's pinging, but is it this? Doubt it. Anyway, let's check these skill points, man. This is gonna be fun. Hunter bows, bolt blasters, trip casters, rope casters, warrior bows, blastlings, and shredder gauntlets, sharp shot bows. All right, let's focus on this. Let's get that skill. Alright, our first Valor Surge. Deal more damage to machine components and weak spots. You have unlocked your first Valor Surge, hold square to equip it. I don't know why the top one is circle. Oh, because it's level 1? Okay, yeah, level 1, okay. Plus a chance per hit for valuable scrap drop. Removing components, knock down target. Not enough skill points. Need 3 for that one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I do not want to do any more into this. This one looks fun though. Knocking down small machines and staggering larger ones. I want R2. Do more damage to line heavy attacks. Resonator blast. Yeah, I think I go this direction. Quick Valor Surge. Valor Surge is extremely powerful, really abilities that can instantly turn time of any fight. Build up your Valor Surge bar and unleash this ultimate power. Aim Valor through tactical gameplay, and when a segment of the Valor Surge bar is full, activate the Valor Surge by opening weapon wheel and tapping R1. Unlock additional levels of Valor Surge in your skill tree. Activate the Valor Surge bar and gain extra effects. Enough points, but activate. Squirrel, I need you. Yes, please give me the purple. Bone and meat.
That's for my stash when I need it.
Is it a raccoon or a squirrel?
There's an old watchtower at the top of that cliff. Looks like the path out broke a long time ago. I'm gonna have to climb.
Of course, it's all up there. I'm not a fan of these long animations for like superhero poses along the way. I don't mind things being like growing on the edges of the cliffs. That's pretty cool. Thank God that worked as intended.
Make use of this.
That, my friend, is what we call risking the biscuit.
There we go.
How'd they even build shit up here, man? I guess there was a path. So I guess I answered my own question, but how they build a path in the first place with all these rocks? This terrain is like ridiculously bad. Oh my god. This is gonna be like near impossible though. To get around that corner. Let's see what this does for me. Move across there, jump across there. Here we go, okay, perfect. I can still climb up. Oh my god. Oh, I meant to press square, not circle. Frick. She literally jumps like to the camera. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. It's not that bad. Square.
Made it. And there's another one of those little lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Good stuff. Alright. Alright, we've cleared this area. We can actually go on with the main quest now and actually get some upgrades and shit like that. Thank God. But I'm glad we cleared it out though. And we got some materials for the upgrade. So let's go here and then we can fast travel to this one. Actually no, I can fast travel already. Hang on. Crimson Narrows. Does that mean, doesn't that mean there's a, doesn't that mean that it's like a machine? Old world site. Blocked paths. I'm pretty sure it's unavailable, but we'll go back there someday. Sure. Alright, let's grab this, and then it's on the way to the town anyway. Probably actually keep going in this direction anyway, so. Alright, I don't have any mount. It did say something to bring my mount back, actually. Ah, approach it and press triangle, okay. So have that shit. Too bad, man. Sorry. Now I'm not gonna go up now because I feel like I'm just gonna have to go around half the mountain, so I'd rather go there and then go directly up. Annoying as it is. At least it's the intended way. Where does this take me? Around the back? Okay. Let's go up this way because it seems to be direct and fast.
This'll make a good die. place has seen better days.
Aha, I knew there was going to be something around this corner. Oh my god, thank the Lord. Holy shit. Grab that. More of these. Now if I need to drop, press square. If I need to drop, press square. I don't need to drop, alright, I'm sweet.
Looks like there's another device up here under the lens. I'll tuck this away for now.
Oh my god, she like jumps on the edges. Look at that. That shits I shit myself, bro. Look, and she almost like goes right over. When you get close to the edge, she like magnetizes on top, and then you take one more step and she falls off the edge. Now, what was this on this side? Oh. Interesting. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed this.
Guess I should leave it for now.
What? I can't do this yet? Ah, come on. Missing tool needed, okay. Alright, let's go this corner and then we'll go to the chain whatever. Man, that really sucks. What's over here on this oasis, huh? Alright, another thing that I can't get. Oh wait, no I can. Pry open. Nice.
Screenshot. Look.
Good shit. Good shit. Any particular wildlife up here that I can grab? Is that a squirrel? No, tag it. Oh man, I slaughtered that thing. Good lord. Just a ricochet would have blown its guts out. Now what I'm also concerned about is like fish. Is like if I have to get any fish for crafting materials. because they're not always hard to... Fish are kind of hard to find in the water. Like, obviously they're going to be in water, but there's so many limited like areas that they're going to be, because they're not going to be in shallow rivers. But there is a lot of water in this world, like this map, so
Olin can't just ignore us like this, can
should be good.
We almost died because of it. Have you seen us? What are we supposed to do?
Machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand took it down? Should hit it with frost ammo.
I saw that last second. It like flashed up my screen with the zap, with the good old zappity zap, and I was like, huh! I was like, God damn. I got wrecked. Please tell me that I had... Oh, man. That's annoying. Want to make sure that I don't have to get that collectible again. This would be a good test too for future times when I reload or when I die. I can be confident that I don't have to go back for the collectibles and all that shit. Was it even up here? I don't even know if it was up here. No, it was not up here. It's further up. Nice, got the squirrel hide, beautiful. It shouldn't make me get these again, but like, I'm pretty sure it would record and track my progress, but yeah, okay, alright. Alright, it's good to know. Always gotta make sure, man, always gotta test. Always test it. I wouldn't want to assume that I've got collectibles when I really haven't. I don't actually need to fight those machines, so...
Olin can't just ignore us like this, can he? We almost died because of it. Have you seen us?
Outlander approaching.
Is that the savior?
Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Oh.
Aloy.
Oh, it's her. She's the daughter of the...
Time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
I think.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem.
The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
It's quite sad.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support.
It's quite sad, I
First
guess,
things
being
first, I need
being
to find that
Aloy,
workbench and upgrade my bow.
because you're constantly moving. You can never really sit tight with friends. It's a sad life. Like, who knows when she's gonna come back? You know, like.
Workbench is free if you need to tinker with that.
Free? What about these supplies? That's free too? Thank you. Oh, no worries. I'll just take that.
The oven blows that whistle.
I need that shit. Thank you very much. Alright. Let's work. Get out of the way, kid. Move. Oh, damn. Do I really need to upgrade this? I guess I have to. Unlock for the new slot. Acid 100 arrows. Okay, so that's just acid. Pouch upgrades. Alright, let's do some of this. Alright, what do we need here? Horn lizard bone, horn lizard skin. Vulture feather. Peccary bone, prairie dog bone. These are all things I've never even seen before. Melee impact shock, acid, concentration regen, concentration and new slot, Sanghorn antler. Not gonna upgrade any of that because I might buy some.
here?
New stuff.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Hey, 3 more lenses, huh? Okay, interesting. That's great.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find it and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Don't mind me. Just stealing some stuff.
Don't mind this lot. They smell bad.
No, not you.
I'd buy you a drink, but I'm not exactly
I'm gonna have to deal with this situation before I can actually use the vendors, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, let's look around. Jesus, what happened here? Holy shit. Some giant bell just flattened someone's house.
I need to make this right.
We will. Don't worry.
Illustration pamphlet. It's hammering time. Whatever the hammers for hire do. Now the gunner has lost all their earnings to devious dices. Another mercenary job, that's right. In this episode, our heroes delve deep into the mysterious tunnel at the edge of the claim, searching for Alderman's missing daughter. Inside, they find a machine that will give them the fight of their lives. Can they survive the drilling drills to ravenous giant? Will they save missing maiden? Found in the latest issues of Hammers for Hire, Name Takers and Rock Breakers.
I see you all made it back.
Ah, these guys.
That they did, Huntress. They tell me you blasted through the problem. Lokuf here came back trembling like a twig.
Hey! What's important is everyone made it out. No thanks to Olvin.
Have you talked to him yet?
We're on the waiting list.
Doesn't have the guts to face all of us at once.
We need to stick together, in case he decides to send his goons over.
You're all banged up as it is. I can deal with Olvin. You don't need to stick around.
We know, you old hammer.
Just stay safe.
Good to touch base with my boys. Our first awesome crew.
Gearing up for some work, I see.
Alright. Open that shit.
Why can't we just leave it be? Go back to the claim.
We're not leaving till Olvin pays for the damage he's done.
All of you stay away from Olvin. We don't need any more trouble.
Mate, you're acting like this guy's like the bee's knees. I can probably just whack him with my stick and it'll be done. Okay, I've been up there. I haven't been left through here. It's inside. Oh shit, okay. Oh my god. Oseram are probably my favorite, man. Like straight up. Look at this shit, man. Like crafters, miners, smelters, blacksmiths, you know.
I can grab this from my stash later.
Like they can create so much shit. They're like the builders of the world. It's so sick. Potions, huh? Yep, can't speak to you. There's a workers, what do they call it? Strike. There we go. Dude, it must be so damn hot.
Hey, Milda. Milda. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big
Oh,
handful
I
of
guarantee I
berries.
have those already.
That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in the scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way, assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildif. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
I already got enough meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab...
Ah, hello again.
About that. What did you need?
A corrugate. I can use it until I get another... You could probably pull one out of a screw. I'll clean it. And for the dishes, then I can get...
Surely I have this.
Right.
Go to the scrounger site. And then melee pit. And then machine strike. What the hell is all this stuff? Oh my god, all the way over there, you got to be joking. No thank you, not right now. I'll do that after I deal with whatever's going on around here. Roughly how product in question made me. I feel like required form below. I still can't even get a refund from Della and Boom. I beg you, give me justice. Complaint. Draw the guardsman product description. Bangbuster, I think Boombuster. Does it matter? Bought 3 days ago. I know you remember me. Again, I just told you I was demonstrating this scorch out hammer. My fellow guardsman. By slamming it on a piece of rock instead of booming the rock, it boomed towards me, and I don't have any eyebrows. Don't make it tell me still I don't have eyebrows. Okay, whatever. Hang on, not a baby. Alright, whatever. Nothing interesting at all. What is this? This is interesting here.
Change your mind about that brew?
No one wants to play strike.
Oh
No?
my god.
Anyone? Ah, come to revel in
Is
some
this the
strike,
Gwent
sister?
of
Let me
Horizon?
set the board.
Is
I
this
was
the main
just
game?
passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about. Well, I got an extra set. A Tanakh original, straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards too.
What is this? Begins tutorial status. Oh my god, this is going to be so awesome. Open glossary. Two-player strategy game played by tribes of West. Each player owns different boards and favors a particular set of machine pieces. Defeat them all and become the ultimate strike master in the West. How to win. Whenever an opponent's machine is destroyed, whether by hand or theirs, by your hand or theirs, its value is added to the pool of victory points. Acquire 7 victory points for your opponent, or destroy all their machines to claim victory. Beginning each game, both choose a set to play with. Each player then places those pieces in 2 rows close to them. The owner of the board chooses who goes first. The game proceeds from there on out. Each turn, choose 2 machines. Can only move, use once per turn. If you have only 1 machine, they'll let you use it twice. Player can choose to move to different terrain or attack first. Mobilized machines do not need to attack, they must move in order to complete a turn. Player can move a machine terrain beyond their normal movement range if they choose not to attack an opposing machine or too far away to attack. This is called sprinting. Overcharging. A player can decide to sacrifice a machine's health in order to attack an opposing machine or move after they've depleted all other possible actions. Once players mobilize 2 machine pieces, their turn can end. The board. A map of 8 by 8 group of up to 6 different terrains. Each type of terrain influences a machine's combat power. This is quite elaborate. Chasm, -2 power. Marsh terrain, -1 power. Grass terrain is standard. Forest is +1 power. Hill is +2. Mountain is +3. So I'm looking at the symbols. So if it's a full symbol, the 3 on the right are like bright and light, and then the 2 on the left are like darker in the middle. So they're the minus. Choosing terrain for each piece can provide a strategic advantage in facing an opponent. Some terrains can affect machines in unique ways. Chasms are only accessible by airborne machines. Marsh terrain impedes movement upon landing. This is actually quite sick, I reckon. Oh my god, each machine has several attributes that are kept track on a machine note. Machine name, type, victory points value, which is 1, piece image, 5, armored weak points, skill, galloping, attacking from grassland terrain, game 1, combat power, attack, okay, so attack power, attack range, movement range, which is like your speed, and then health, and then active effects, which we don't even know what those are. Machine types. Always attacks the first machine in its attack range. Always attacks the first machine in its attack range and knocks it backwards. It will then move into to the terrain left behind by the opposing machine. Swoop. Attacks first enemy. First machine which is in attack range moves next to it. Gains +1 combat power on all terrains and can ignore all terrain penalties. Always attacks the maximum of its attack range. Can always use enemy attack range damage to every machine in its path, including your own. Rotates them 180 degrees. Must have empty terrain to land an attack in there. Okay, in order to attack. Always attacks the first machine in its attack range, pulls the enemy 1 terrain closer, gains +1 combat power or must train. Can traverse it without hindering movement. Okay. Choose your set. You have 10 setup points to spend on machine pieces. You have 7 pieces to create a set. Each set can contain a combination of machines. We can have more than 4 of the same kind. You can obtain new strike pieces by defeating all boards belonging to a single player or by purchasing them from strike carvers out in the world. Okay, combat. Combat power, terrain value, armor, and weak points. 10 by 3 factors. An attack machine is composed combination of terrain and machine standing on its own attack power. Attack power is okay. Difference between combat power and 2 machine types and its health. Terrain value combined with attack power will determine how much damage machine can do. Blue armored point 1, red weak point, combat power -1. Defense break, overcharging skills. +1 attack power. Skills that affect the machine itself are show the machine's unique icon. And blinding. Alright. Dude, this is actually so sick. Oh, we're gonna be here for a while, boys. Your opponent's set, I can do that.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health.
Alright.
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. Remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
Right, so you can only attack, as you can see, you can only attack right in front. So let's move, let's only move 1. Oh, it wants me to move 2.
Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round. So go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
Rotate, overcharge. -2 HP. Ah, interesting.
We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first.
I understand, and its defenses depending on which side. I understand the defense now as well.
A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's and your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, and just like your machine, it's not so right now, The difference in combat, this means your machine can do 2 points. Did you get all that?
Yes, this is pretty basic.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours.
Lady, you're telling me what
See
to do.
how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move one space further. Try it out.
Wants me to go up here, okay. Move and sprint.
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
Use R2 to rotate your machine. When facing the opposing machine, tap X to attack.
Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite, but that means that wasn't so. Just remember, you'd be surprised. I know it saved my behind in the game. Oh, these are all my spare pieces. It's a small set but it should be enough to get. You might even fancy looking up. They've got all kinds of unique pieces, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or
okay.
You might find them in the wilds if you're lucky.
So
Now,
find
that's
them.
my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No
We
need
can
to
craft
thank me.
them.
Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now,
That's
if
sick.
you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Oh yeah, dude. I want to play this like for the next
Thanks.
fucking 3 hours.
Think about it.
Dude, I love this, man. This is so good. Training knockback tutorial.
I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet. How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrains you can encounter in a game of Strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory. Terrain mainly affects your machine's. As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power to yours. The higher your machine's combat power, the more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strat. Here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move. Now, combat power is the sum of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain it's standing on. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power.
Yeah, plus the 1. Okay.
It's also standing on forest terrain with a value of 1 point. Add those together, and my machine is standing on grassland terrain with a value of 0 points. It's also not attacking, which means their attack point. So my combat power is 0. This means your machine can do 3 points. Go ahead and test. There you go. Now, it can also help defend your machines from attack. Grab your other piece and place it in front of my... It's standing on grassland terrain. This terrain has a value of 0. This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack power since they're defending their position. But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it, which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable to top an opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead.
Okay.
Go ahead, try it out and see what happens.
See.
Ha! See? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards. Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage.
Right,
and if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well. That's why breaking a machine's defenses is a great way to deal damage to several pieces at once. Useful, right? Okay, now go ahead and end your turn. All right, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are 2 other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left. See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn, or you can overcharge your machine to get out of... You can still attack any nearby enemy. Well, I think that's promise it'll all come in.
Alright. Machine types and skills.
Here for more tips? Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces in a normal game, you get each one is, and you can spend up knowing what each machine brings to the game. Building an army that matches is the key to when assembling your army. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 with that in mind, and how far they can move or how much. But a real strike player will be looking at... Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left. All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff.